welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yugioh Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Okay guys, we're back with a new season of the show. Well, not of the show, but a new season. We got D-Rank down to Platinum because we were in Diamond. We're going to try to get to Diamond faster this season if we can. Obviously, it's very difficult. We are trying a new deck today. You guys are going to be ready for this. You'll see it in a second. As you can see here, we have Hogwarts, the brand new deck. It's going to be an mostly Spellcaster deck. Obviously, we've got the Photon package in here, but it's a 43 card deck. I have a really tough time cutting things down, like really tough. Like I really don't actually know what to cut. We've cut so many things, but this is a Spellcaster deck. I've tried to keep the monsters that are like usable on normal summon, that have like on normal summon effects that are pretty good. We have Silent Magician, which we haven't actually utilized. A pretty good card. I just remembered another card. I just remember we had this Magician's Right Hand. This isn't even honestly that bad. I might try it. Why not? Left hand, probably not. I'll try it out. It's another floodgate for us to throw in there in case we draw just a Spellcaster. But this is the deck we're going with today. It's a little bit experimental, and I had a lot of trouble cutting things down. This deck just has a lot of monsters that really just kind of needed. So I've gone with most of the Spellcasters that have good on summon effects like Breaker, Monk. I've even cut a lot of them, honestly. I cut Witch of the Black Forest. I cut the Shadalls. But we've got like Fairy Tale Snow, Silent Magician. If you don't know what that does, it's pretty good. Misty, Spy Gal Misty we have Dogmatic Ecclesia, Theo, and Aiden. This summons itself when our opponent special summons from the extra deck, right? If a monster special summons from the extra deck. Actually, it could be our own monster. That's really not bad. And then we've got Crowley, which we haven't used, with a small circular head. If this send a Spellcaster to the graveyard, special summon this from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. I wonder if that counts as a monster equipped too. I actually am not sure. We'll find out mid-duel, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if you can use Endymion equip like Artemis and then use Crowley, send Artemis. I don't know. I'll figure that out mid-duel because technically it counts as a spell. We have Renola, which we can actually use. Galaxy Summoner. This guy's a free special summon. Scion. He's a free special summon. This is one of the searchable cards. It's basically like Monster Reborn for a level 4 lower Magistus monster, so that's not bad. And then also we've got Trimagistus, which is also searchable with Renola. So we've got that. This is a free special summon for Spellcasters again. Oh shoot, I just forgot another thing. Okay, I forgot these guys. I forgot Inari Fire, Nefariousness, and Ranryu. I actually haven't played them in a really long time. Damn, I forgot all about them. I'm probably just gonna I want to try the Aiden guy out and some of this. I need to cut this deck down definitely, but you know what, I'm just gonna save it and play it as is. From what I'm looking at, this looks like about a 50-50 ratio between spells and trap cards, and it's nothing that we like have to draw. So if anything, it's not the end of the world if we don't draw one of these cards. Honestly, this deck is weird in a weird situation where there's not cards that we want to draw. There's actually the opposite. It's cards that we don't want to draw. And the cards that we don't want to draw are like Eternal Galaxy. That's about it. Everything else I'm comfortable drawing, and it doesn't really matter. So if anything, a higher number of cards isn't really the end of the world, especially since it's a kind of a trial deck. So we'll go try this out, see if it works out. All right, here we go. We're getting reset. The other deck, I've changed the name to Diamond Deck 2 because now we have two decks that have gone to Diamond. So let's change this deck. We're going to change it to the new Hogwarts deck. And we'll see how it goes. All right, we were lucky enough to win the first coin flip of the season. Hopefully to many more coin flips won. We hope, right? And our hand's honestly really good. Like, it's really good. Maybe the higher number count maybe is better, actually. Because it's not like there's any one-ofs we have to draw, right? It's not like maybe a 60 card deck isn't the end of the world. We really just, yeah, like I said before, we have cards we don't want to draw, but there's nothing that we like need to draw. So let me see what this, let me make sure I use this right. Okay, so we're gonna go with Misty Spy Gal first. We'll summon her out. We'll activate her effect. We'll pick monster, because that's usually the smartest one to pick. If he has a monster, then we get the draw. If he doesn't have a monster, then nothing happens at all. So she's kind of like another Roachka. So she can be somewhat useful. He's gonna this is perfect. That's beautiful. He just imperms something that's completely irrelevant. And that's why I've packed the deck full of like cards that activate on normal summon, because your opponent sometimes shotguns hand traps because they don't know what the hell we're doing. So they'll just throw out hand traps, assuming, you know, they'll just throw out hand traps like they just it's something that just is a natural thing that people do because they don't know what's going on. So now we can activate Deep Fissure now. Now we don't want to do that yet. I guess we just go into the Galaxy, and Galaxy Photon is actually really good right now, so we'll go with him because we have the Destruction Derm and Needle Sealing. Needle Sealing is really good because the monster card can't be destroyed, so that's really nice. We'll put the water in graveyard just in case we summon, what's his name, the water dude. Search Eternal Galaxy to hand. Wow, awesome. And now we'll hit him with the D-Fissure. D-Fissure, Needle Sealing, Decisive, and Galaxy. That's not, honestly, for the first duel, is really not that bad, honestly. It really isn't. It's nice back row, Dimension Fissure, both Destruction and Needle Sealing are really good. Needle Sealing is really good because our monster can't be destroyed by card effects, at least this. Now, it won't be able to be destroyed by card effects as soon as I summon this. So we'll summon this out, and we'll summon Photon Lord out, summon that out. And this cannot be destroyed by card effects. Now I don't have to play columns anymore because I removed Tiamaton from this particular build. So now we have number 90 Galaxy, and I think we just put the chaining off and let, well, not off, but auto, and then we'll let our opponent play. We don't have to do anything crazy. He's going to Lightning Storm instantly. Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. We get hit with the drive-by every single time. They always have. Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster. They never brick. They always have it. If we win the coin flip, they're playing Tenpai. If we lose the coin flip, they're playing some annoying going first deck that combos for 10 minutes. Literally every episode we have to get Lightning Stormed every episode. It's like mandatory. Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster. It's like built in. Like why did he even have this? Why did he even have this? Okay, I'll just let him summon it. The summon is fine. Like, why in the world did he even have the Lightning Storm? You know what's crazy? We have Lightning Storm and we never ever, like, our Lightning Storm sucks. I think I have to negate this. Yeah, I think I have to negate this. Because I don't want him to get into the rest of the Dogmatica package. I'm not going to negate and destroy. I'm just going to negate. Because this card actually doesn't really threaten us on the field. It doesn't do much. I think it's fine. It's just a 1500 attack monster, and I negated his effect, but I didn't negate the activation, so he's still locked out of the extra deck. We're super down in card advantage, but it's like, what am I going to do, right? I'm down, but that's life. He's going to, yeah, Dogmatica Ritual Spell. This really does suck ass. It actually does, because the Lightning Storm literally changed everything. I wish I got as lucky with Lightning Storm as they did. I remember we played Lightning Storm, I think, for like almost a month, and we never resolved it one time. Like, we would see it going first, not do anything with it. We'd see it going, or we'd see it like 5 turns into the duel when we already had a face-up card on the field, and it's just, we never ever got to resolve that card. He's going to use this. Yeah, this is looking like it's done, honestly. He had Lightning Storm, Dogmatica Ecclesia, and then he had the Dogmatica Matrix, which is the best card in the entire Dogmatic archetype. This card, like, has 3 amazing effects, honestly. It's just, it sucks for us. And I took out the targets. I took out the good targets to send to the graveyard, too. I sent all of our, the good stuff, the, like, Fallen of Albast stuff, because I took that card out of the deck. There's not much that I can do. He's going to send cards from his deck. Summon another Ritual Monster. Honestly, I don't think there's any one card thing that we could draw. We just kind of, like, what am I gonna do? We just got unlucky. That, like, what am I supposed to do? He had Lightning Storm, and we lost. All right, we were lucky enough to win another coin flip. We'll find out if that actually was lucky or not. This hand's not looking, honestly, too bad right now. We have the Trimagistus, Renola, Inari Fire. It's not actually looking horrific, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to see what we can summon her, special him. activate this, special summon some more. It's actually not bad. We might be able to do some crazy stuff here. So we'll summon her, activate effect, add a Magistus card. What else does she do? Return a banished. Yeah, we'll add a Magistus card. And we'll see if he imperm. That's actually fine. That's actually completely fine. Because this is... I actually wanted to do this other stuff. So that's actually completely fine. So we'll go... That gets negated. That's fine. And then we will special summon her out. Or him out. Actually, I don't know. It's a fucking fox. I don't know if that's a male or female. It's a fox. Try Magistus. Activate that. I'm going to special summon the Endymion. I didn't even read the other effects. That could have had other stuff. You can send this face-up card, special summon any number of Magistus monsters from your hand. So, basically the same thing. Oh, actually, I just messed that up then, I guess. I guess I messed that up. Damn, I could have done more. So, I could have activated Trimagistus. Yeah, I could have. I could have activated Trimagistus, sent it to the graveyard, special summoned both of these cards, actually. And then I could have saved my normal summon. Yeah, I could have saved my normal summon. That sucks. You live, you learn, right? So we're going to activate this effect, attach. See if they have another negate here. They do have another negate. They do. So I guess my play wouldn't have worked out anyway because they would have had another negate. That's crazy. They are burning fuel. What's crazy is if I activated D-Fissure, I could have dodged the effect Veiler too. It's kind of nice. Okay, so then they are really burning fuel. I guess we go... the Galaxy package, right? We go with this, and who's the strongest? Oof, actually cancel that. Cancel that. I think we go with the Inari Fire. Yeah, I think we go with the Inari Fire. You know what, just in case... No. Yeah. I was going to say, just in case they have another copy of Effect Veiler, let's go with that. So we'll go Renola and... Inari Fire, just because I can reuse Endymion next turn. So we'll summon this out. Summon this out right here. And now we'll activate this effect. Detaching the Renola, since that goes to graveyard guaranteed. Imperm again. Does this guy have any usable cards? Well, he's going to be a one-card combo. I already know it is. It's going to be a one-card combo. He negated all my plays, and now he's going to one-card combo. Yeah, I guess we end. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, he's got... I could have played that better by activating D-Fissure first, but I didn't want to activate D-Fissure first, because if I activated D-Fissure first, then the Bonfire... one-card combo. Like I said, he hand-trapped a Snake Eye Ash. Yep, we're going to get out of here. Actually, never mind. I have D-Fissure on the field. Okay, there's maybe a chance, but that is, like, actually kind of insane. If I didn't have D-Fissure, this would have been horrific, but that's insane, though. That's insane, though. And this deck, I think this is at 1, right? Poplar's at 1. And actually, Snake Eye Ash is at 1. So, actually, opening a Poplar is a straight-up brick. I hope that he doesn't realize that I've got the Dimension Fissure and just starts doing dumb stuff. But I think he's going to be smarter about it. I think he's going to go Link Karibo and then SP Little Knight, and he's going to banish this. That's what I think he's going to do. That's what I would do. But I guess we'll see. It's probably, this is SP Little Knight coming out. Yep, SP Little Knight. This is actually insane. He's got 2 bricks that he doesn't want to draw, which is the Ash and the Poplar, and he fucking opens none of them, but he opens the Bonfire that's semi-limited, and then of course 3 hand traps. So I don't know what happens now. I mean, he's got this. Honestly, this is probably as good as done. Now he's gonna summon Oak. He already used Birch, right? He went through Birch, and then he can add back this thing or special summon back the Poplar. I mean, it's just unbelievable. 3 hand traps and a 1-card starter. There's very little that I can do in that situation. Alright, we lost a coin flip. Honestly, we lost 2 duels, but I can't even determine that it is the deck that has lost me these duels, because any of my decks would have lost these duels. Like, it was, one deck was Lightning Storm plus Dogmatica. The other duel was 3 hand traps. So I don't know any of my decks that would have survived any of that. Those are just crazy. And then a 1-card starter. It's like 3 hand traps, 1-card starter, Lightning Storm, and Dogmatica. This guy's going off as usual. You know, he's milling fantastic. Our hand is okay. I mean, we get to summon Aiden for free. That's for sure. So he summons that. We get to summon Aiden now, because he summoned a monster from the extra deck. Alright, never mind. If a monster special summoned from the extra deck is on the field, you can special summon. Oh, okay, so I can just special summon this next turn. Okay. What's cool is I can special summon this plus this, which is nice. So we automatically have rank 4s. This guy, they never miss. With the mills, they never miss. Not against us. There's 2 things that are guaranteed against us. Number 1, our opponent's going to open Kashtira Unicorn if they're playing Kashtira. Number 2, they are going to open... if they are playing a mill deck, they've always been amazing. He milled the Al Ghul plus Snow, which is like a 2-card combo. The Al Ghul comes out when he's banished. So he's coming out, and Snow's coming out. Look at this. It's beautiful. They never miss. When people play against us, they mill amazingly, and they always open Kashtira. So it's like it's written in stone somewhere. That and the Lightning Storm Harpy's Feather Duster, if I mention it. If I mention my opponent might have Harpy's Feather, it's like guaranteed. Now here we go. My opponent's comboing off. He's doing his thing. He's playing Light Sworns. It seems more pure than not. So I'll give him his props on that one. I respect that. It's a little more pure. I haven't seen any tier limits yet, but the knight is still young. He's got 23 cards left in deck. We might see a tier limit sighting coming out soon. So far, this guy's flying close to the sun here with this deck is a little small. Another Snow. That's the same Snow. Mudora, useless against us, thank God. Whis, I think he already used this effect. Whis, Mudora, Fairy Tale Snow. Like I said, we were actually in a fortunate situation where it actually is legitimately kind of useless against us. We have Dogmatic of Punishment. I got to be careful with that card. I can't really do too much with it. Zombie Vampire, milling more cards. Detach, mill some more. He milled nothing too useful for us. I guess the Photon's not bad. If we summon our own Photon, the one summons from graveyard, we might be able to... Actually, no. Must first be special summoned from your hand, so can't be special summoned from graveyard. He milled. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking, but some good stuff. He got Black Goat Laughs. Rise to Full Height. There's another card. Yeah, there's another great mill card. I mean, this is what his deck's based around, so... When there's gas in the tank, this deck can be really dangerous. He's got 13 cards left. I mean, we'll see what he can do. Probably an Appaloosa right now. Never mind. Curious. This guy really plays a pure deck. Hopefully he decks himself out. That would be ideal. He's going to send the Necro Ninja guy. Shinobi Necro. Mill 3 more. These mills actually sucked. The Shinobi Necro was kind of cool. This guy's playing like a Lightsworn deck that is really pure. Like really, really pure. Like he's playing, obviously he's playing like Snow and stuff, which is not pure, but like he's playing a lot of very pure cards. He's going to probably mill the Shinobi Necro. Yeah, and then you can special summon it, banish him when it leaves the field. It's a level 2 tuner, so... Knowing this guy, he's going to make like a tuner, like one of these tuners, like the... But I mean, he can make Baron too. Needle Sealing's really good in this, actually. I'm looking at it like Needle Sealing's pretty nasty in this duel. He's got all these damn monsters on the field. He's going to go Appaloosa, okay. Two Appaloosa, that's fine. As long as I can bait out the Judgment Dragon, that came out. As long as I can bait out his... I mean, I don't know what he's going to make here. Baron, yeah. As long as I can bait out Baron, I think I actually maybe have this duel. I shockingly. Got a 2 negate on this and Baron. He's going to keep going with Snow. Probably make a Abyss Dweller if I had to guess. Maybe that seems like he's going to make a rank 4 with the, or he's going to make a level 8 synchro. He can make Borreload Savage Dragon. Never mind, he banished the Curious, so I hope he makes it, actually. I hope he fucks up. Oh, he has nothing in graveyard. I looked in the right spot, right? He has no links in graveyard. He banished the links. The Borreload no negate Savage Dragon. Punishment Dragon into Enlightenment Dragon. A lot of stuff went on. Not the smartest stuff, but a lot of stuff certainly went on. Alright, once per turn, banish all cards on the field and graveyard. Pay 2,000 life points. IP out of the Borreload Savage Dragon. No negates. Pay 2,000. Banish all other cards on the field and in the graveyards. That is insane. Whoops, there goes my hand. I thought that hand was pretty good, too. Well, this is a worse hand than the last hand. I actually really needed that Needle Sealing. Or the Torrential. That could have become in handy. Well, that sucks. Today's been a crazy day. The other guys didn't really misplay. This guy misplayed a few times. Now, why couldn't that card? Why couldn't this card be one of the stupid-ass cards that we milled? Like, why? Why couldn't that card be one of the cards we milled? Okay, let's try our best. This hand is not the best. I guess we start with Renola. The cards we want to mill remained in hand. The cards we did not want to mill are in the graveyard, sitting around. So we're going to activate Renola. He's going to Appaloosa. Okay. Well, that's that. What's cool is... I mean, we got to deal with this stupid IP, too. I just realized. I guess we threaten Battle Phase. We'll see if he lets us, because I'm just trying to bait out the IP. Okay, he lets us. Damn it. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Alright, I guess we just attack into the IP. That way he doesn't get into other stuff. Rise to full height. So he's going to target the Baron de Fleur. Now, what did that card say? It says we cannot target other cards except for this card. But we've already targeted this card. So we continue, right? It should. Never mind. Replay. Guess not. Main phase 2. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he can activate Enlightenment Dragon. Main phase 2. Like I said, this is not one of those situations where it's like... I can't even objectively say that I did anything really wrong because my other deck would have also lost to this. Honestly, it would have. Any of my decks would have lost to this. This has been insane. Like, we played 3 really good decks that absolutely just opened really well. This guy even misplayed. He made a Warlord Savage Drag with nothing on it. And still, damn it, now he banishes 7 and he's going to summon Mesra back for free. And Snow's going to book something. Plus, he's going to be able to summon that guy for free. Like, this guy, it's crazy to me. These people absolutely never... It's like they never brick. They really don't. They absolutely never brick. So now he's going to book that. I guess we can still figure out... We can still make some kind of play. So we'll go with this. Summon this out. The Magistus Moon. We can activate her in Graveyard, I think. Or no, never mind. We can't activate her in Graveyard. I was going to say we can, but we can't. We didn't search anything because it got negated. Because then I could have brought her back and done some plays there. But I don't think I can do that. You can banish the card from your graveyard. Target Magistus monster you control. Equip with a Magistus monster from your graveyard. Except a level 4 monster. So actually I know I don't have the appropriate cards for that. So he's going to make a Topological Zoroboros. That was dramatic. Is he really making that? Is that necessary at this moment? I guess so. Guess we set 2 pass. I guess we set 2 pass. He summoned in a spot where I can't really summon anything. So I guess we just end phase. Honestly, I'm looking at this. I don't think there's much I can do here. Like I said, these 3 duels have been rough. They've opened really, really well against us. So it's tough to test the deck when people are just opening this well. Like, this is an outrageous level. And again, he misplays. Like, can I not activate anything? Alright. He opens really, really well. He's misplays. Like, he didn't even activate the Baron to pop anything. He just... I'm going to activate this. I'm going to force the Baron negate. So I'm going to activate to pop this. I'm going to target this. He's going to probably respond. But knowing this guy, he might not even respond. Okay, so he is going to respond. I'm going to activate Fiendish Chain now. To negate the Zoroboros attack. Plus negate the Zoroboros effects. And Baron will be able to negate our Dogmatica punishment, but Fiendish Chain will be negated. Will negate this guy. But again, he just like misplayed. Like, this guy, they mill so well they can misplay. It doesn't even matter. Because he should have popped one of my back row or at least one of my monsters with Baron. He should have done that 100%, but he didn't do that because... And then the Borreload play was just, it was absolute foolishness. And then he let me go to battle phase. I guess he had like rise to full height, so he didn't really have to worry about it. But still, it's like just a objectively stupid play. And now main phase 2, he could pop this with the Baron. I guess we'll see if he does it. Yep, end phase. He doesn't pop it. He literally, if he wants to, just pop this. Oh shit, is that game? If I end phase that game, he has 0 cards. Okay, that's negated anyway. He has 0 cards. There's no way I win this game by deck out. He must have something. Do I just end phase? I think I win this by deck out. Unless he has a card to return cards to his deck, I think I just win this. He literally has 0 cards. There's got to be a catch to all of this. There's got to be something. He's got to have some cards that I'm not reading. There's something somewhere where he will win, right? I mean, like, okay. I'm just going to play as if nothing's going on. Where do I just end phase? Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, based on what I'm seeing, there's nothing. Oh, Medora. Okay, so you can use Mudora to put things back into his deck. That's how he can beat us. So regardless, it doesn't do anything. So I have to actually make plays. I'm going to summon Zorora. He does have a monster negate here, but hopefully he doesn't realize what's going on. If he can let me get to a rank 4, I think I can actually win this duel. I think I can actually win this duel. Crowley. Okay, I think I'm going to use these graveyard effects, and I'm going to try to bait negates by using these, because if we can get him, if we can bait the negates, the Appaloosa negates with this, I think we're in good shape here. So I have 2 of them. I have the Artemis. Okay, cool. So then we'll equip Artemis. Then we can use Artemis. I guess we'll activate this effect. Hopefully he lets us. Please let us, because then we can, I think if we can go into the Wonky Quartet. Oof. He didn't let us. Damn, that sucks. He did not let us. Damn. Oh, I can search Crowley, though. I can search Crowley. Okay, okay. I think we still got plays. We still have plays. We still have plays. Okay, I think we can maybe do this. If we can get to Wonky Quartet, I think we can actually win this duel. I don't know what he's got in the back row. That is, like, a mystery to everybody. He's got 0 cards, but he does have Mudora. So we'll get to Crowley. We'll get to Crowley. We definitely have to bait some stuff. We definitely have to bait stuff. We'll activate Crowley. We'll discard Snow for sure. Okay, so now I guess I learned we cannot send the Artemis. We'll discard Snow. Well, so I can't believe this is like going this far. We're actually like fighting here. Call by the fucking grave. Actually, who the fuck cares? I can chain that. I can actually chain that. That's fine. We can banish cards out of the grave. They literally, like, all of them don't matter, because actually, yeah, we can just change shit. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't have recursion cards to get these trap cards back, or like half these cards don't really matter if I banish them. I can't get them back. I don't even know. I'm like thinking so hard. I can't get any of these cards back. I'll just banish those. I was thinking like it really mattered. Like there's like an objective reality with any of that matters. So we'll activate that. He's going to activate to banish everything. Okay, so at least that will resolve first. You know what's crazy? I can activate that again. Okay, let me think this through. This banishes all other cards on the field and in the graveyards. Honestly, if he doesn't chain Mudora, then he loses. So honestly, I'm kind of fine with it. I'm going to let that slide. If he doesn't chain Mudora, then damn it, man, the stupid ass Mudora. And he scoops. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why he scooped. Maybe he ran out of time. I don't know what time. There you go. Time in the round. I'll take it. That's his fault, not my fault. You played a deck where things didn't work out. Honestly, though, he had that win, but he was making idiotic plays the whole damn game. I'd say I kind of half deserved that. And that was the first duel where it was kind of a fair matchup where we didn't get like Lightning Stormed or full combo, some weird like that. And honestly, the deck wasn't looking too bad. Realistically, it really actually wasn't. Okay, so this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing a fairly pure deck. I think regardless, I actually would have won there because of the chain links. I actually probably would have still won that duel because I would have been able to summon the Wonky Quartet regardless, because I would have been able to make a rank 4. So I would have probably actually still been able to win that duel, weirdly enough, even with everything that was going. I actually do think I might have been able to win that, funny enough. But this is what he was playing. It was a really pure version of the deck. He had a card face down. I think it was 2 Call by the Graves that were face down, because it was 1 Call by the Grave and then another one. He actually put us in a winning position. He might have had a Forbidden Droplets. I don't know what he had, but Wonky Quartet's unaffected by other card effects. But he made some really dumb plays throughout that duel, but maybe it was just like, he didn't play the deck too much, but like, that was a very weird duel. His deck is really small, so he was left on very few cards, and that put him in a weird position, but his mills were phenomenal. Okay, let's open up a master pack. We definitely deserve one. We've got some weird stuff happen to us. Lightning Storm, triple hand traps, the world's craziest Lightsworn player. The pack was glowing. We've got a Dark Magician, just what I needed. I was just thinking about that the other day. Kazijin. This is like the Duel Monster special here. What's next? Gate Guardian? Nope. Dance Princess of the Necros. Close. Red Eyes Black Chick. Look at this. It's like we're opening packs from like 2004. We've got Chemicritter. Oh, I thought this said Cardio Crab. That would have been interesting. Trickstar. By the way, almost all repeats. Plunder Patrol. I need an entire archetype. Galaxy Wave. I can search this. Each time you exceed summon, inflict 500 to your opponent. That's not good nor bad, but closer to bad than it is to good. That's for sure. So we've got that. And Dark Magician Girl. I don't think I can use this. Funny enough, I do have some of the Magician Girl cards. So maybe I can somehow use this. I don't know. Do I have this? I don't remember. They need to start putting what you have and what you don't, like right here, so you actually know. I know I don't have regular Dark Magician. Dark Magician is a very high rarity deck. I'm never going to be able to play it. But I find it interesting that I actually pulled this. Okay, now that we're in like the deck exploration phase, and we can kind of adjust the deck on the fly, I do actually want to open these master tickets, these legacy tickets mid-episode, because if I see something cool, I can use it. This guy used to be in a structure deck. Equip cards can't be destroyed. Gains 500 for each equipped card equipped to this card. It could be good, because it's like a big-ass Mahavilo. 500 for each equipped card. He's like a giant dragon, so you equip like 3 equipped cards at 1500 plus the actual equips. It could be a pretty big monster. Miniaturize. If we haven't been playing it by now, we probably won't going forward. Serene Eye. This is a part of a combo, but we need to pull the other Mist Bird, then we have to find a way to equip it. We don't have Union Carriers. A lot that needs to happen for that to be usable. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. We've got a Ritual Spell for Ritual we have no reason to make, and some other, I don't know what that was, some kind of Japanese monster maybe. Alright, so we got a holo here. Troop Dragon and Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, one of the best. So this is an FTK that you can pull off in a Mayakashi deck. We don't have that, so we can't play it. But that's an interesting super rare. Troop Dragon, that's another copy. Destroy by battle, summon another Troop Dragon. This card's not that good. There's another new version of this. This is like a remade version of this card that's not too bad, where you can, like, if it's summoned, you can summon another Troop Dragon, or not Troop Dragon, but like a card. I forget what it is, but it's a card similar to this. Alright, we lost a coin flip, but our opponent made us go first, so I imagine probably Tenpai is coming up next. Our opponent is John 3:16, a Bible verse. We'll see if he opens like one of the gods. We've got Summoner Monk and the Valiance guy, Galaxy Eternal, Gravedigger Trap Hole. Interesting combination of cards. I don't know if I'm going to end on... Damn. Alright, let me think this through. Okay, after some extensive thought, I think I'm going to go Summoner Monk. And I'm going to activate his effect. This is normal, change it to defense. He definitely has some kind of hand trap. Magician's Right Hand's pretty good, but usually you need like a loose Spellcaster to use. It's not a bad card. Gravedigger plus this. We can discard it. I think we have to discard it because to grab a monster from the... Fortunately, he has an Ash, but that's fine. That's actually fine. It's actually completely fine that he has that Ash Blossom, because we have the Scion Valiance guy, so we do have another special summon. It's actually fine that, because I wouldn't have ended on a Spellcaster regardless in that situation. So that's kind of the weakness of this card, which is, you know, I'm okay with, like, you know, learning things on the fly. Yeah, that's kind of the weakness of the Magician's Right Hand. You have to end on a Spellcaster for it to be usable, but this deck doesn't end on a Spellcaster. Typically ends on the Eternal Galaxy or Dragite or something of that sort. It's not going to end usually on the Eternal Galaxy. We'll see how it goes. This guy is it's like we're playing against Jesus right now. He's got the Bible verses going imperm. On what? And for what reason? On this? On Summoner Monk? I've used both effects. What are you negating? Oh, okay. Well, face up on the field, it cannot be tributed. That sucks for me. I guess I can't tribute the Summoner Monk. I was just about to summon a Ryza, too. I was going to summon Akaius, Ryza. I was just thinking about it. This guy's going to thwart my plans. No, that's what I wanted to do. That's definitely what I wanted to do. I can't believe I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to live my dream now. Everything's ruined. Has he activated this imperm? Like, what was he imperming here? I legitimately don't even know. I used both effects. And he scoops. Yep, misplays. So, the beginning of the month is weird. You have players, connection failed. I'm sure we know what that means. Connection failed. The beginning of the month is weird because you have people who play meta decks, but they're bad players who play meta decks, and they are D-ranked. So this guy's like all the way at the bottom. He probably was playing Tenpai. Let's go check. Okay, so this guy was playing Tenpai, 50 card Tenpai. He just was legitimately just clicking buttons, let's be honest. The deck's kind of all over the place. He's got Lava Golem. You kind of want your normal summon in this deck. It's like, yeah, you can special summon using the quick play, but if you don't have access to it, you have to summon Pydra, and if you summon Pydra, you can't summon Lava Golem. So it's a little bit of a problem there. And then, what else do we have here that's a little interesting? We've got Lightning Storm. Book of Eclipse is definitely interesting. Evenly matched in an OTK deck. Goes in Rivalry in an OTK deck. Interesting stuff. Okay, let's open another Master Pack. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I'll take it. Another Master Pack. Hopefully pull more interesting cards here. This card, that doesn't mean anything. That flashing meant absolutely nothing. Sometimes it means something, sometimes it doesn't. It varies. So we've got Dual Avatar, never going to play that. Flash Charge Dragon. Do we have this guy right now? I don't even know. It said new, obviously not. This card is like, it's okay. It's very okay. It can be, I'd say, decently good in a certain situation because it points forward, and if you summon anything, if your opponent summons anything there, you can destroy a monster and then inflict 500. That's decent. If this would get destroyed, you can tribute a card, negate the activation. Tribute a monster, negate the activation. It's like a weirdly decent card, but it requires 2+ dragons, which means basically 3 dragons, and we don't really play a dragon deck. It's not a outwardly horrific card. It's just not. It's very situational. I don't know if that's worth being a super rare. Altergeist Haunted Rock, Turtle, Tasmanian Devil, Dino Wrestler, and Fluffle Dog. One of the better Fluffles, but not really needed for us. I mean, it can search Fluffle or an Edge, but I don't really need it. More legacy tickets. We again got 4 legacy tickets for doing pretty much nothing. Honestly, pretty much nothing we did, because sometimes these legacy tickets, your opponent will scoop and you get a bunch. We've got XYAB. Okay, this isn't the worst. You can equip it if you have Utopia. We have all this Utopia support card, like all these Utopia support cards. No Utopias. None of the Utopias. We've got Informer Spider. That looks really cool. Like, really, that's one of the better artworks. Like, this is the kind of, some of you guys like the anime girls. No, I like this thing. This thing looks really cool. I don't know what it is. It's like a little spider with, like, gathering information. There's a fence in the background. It's very detailed. I like this artwork a lot. And then we've got Performapal. 6 paragraphs. Probably not going to work. Performapal is the largest archetype, by the way. A lot of people say, Blue Eyes gets too much support. Have you seen the Performapal stuff? We've got Wise Man Chalice. Alright, this card is like Monster Reborn, but with a million stipulations. It really is. Like a Monster Reborn with a million stipulations. It's not horrific, but it's like a monster. It's only useful going second because it has to be a monster from their graveyard. It's basically a Monster Reborn for your opponent's graveyard. And a million rules behind that. This would actually be good in like a challenge that's not a Masochist challenge. It's not, again, this is a weird monarch. I haven't read this one. This is one of the ones that came out later, but was worse than the ones that came out earlier. But he's not like atrocious. He's just, he can basically search any spell as long as you search the same spell you're banishing, but that's not too useful for our circumstance. We don't have doubles of a lot of spells. We have like maybe like Forbidden Chalice. Like, we don't have a lot of spells that are just doubles that we have. Okay, we lost yet another coin flip, but the hand's not bad. Again, these hands haven't been too bad. They just haven't been that great either. He's playing maybe Blue Eyes, maybe some other dragon deck. Oof, that's even worse. You never want to see this. So I hate playing against this deck because they combo off for 10 minutes. And if you don't have a hand trap, like normally if you're playing a regular deck, you don't care if your opponent is playing Supreme King with the Pendulum. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. You're just like, okay, cool, Droll, or Ash, or, you have interruptions. But obviously we're on a Masochist challenge. It highlights the annoyingness of a deck that combos off for a long time, because there's nothing we can do. We're like in a movie theater. We have to watch it. Like, you already paid for the ticket. You got to watch. There's nothing we can do. We could scoop, but we're not in gold this season. We start off in platinum. Scooping has ramifications. So there's always the chance, even if he builds an unbreakable board, there's always the chance that the guy just screws up and scoops himself. But obviously the problem is, like I said, if I don't have... I took out every hand trap that we have other than Bestial Magnamut. I mean, no, other than Ash. We had Bestial Magnamut. Bestial Magnamut would have actually been decent in this situation. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. Because it would have been dead. It would have been totally dead in this matchup, because he had the worm, Dark Worm, but he summons this from the graveyard while he controls no monsters anyway, so I couldn't have activated Bestial Magnamut. So that would have been dead regardless. Ghost Ogre probably would have been decent, because I could pop Electrum. Or I could pop some other, probably one of the pendulums, maybe. I didn't see which effect he used, but I could probably have popped one of the pendulums. So that maybe would have been useful. Ash is always useful. But the problem with a deck like this is you need 2-3 hand traps, otherwise they're going off for 25 minutes straight, uninterrupted. But yeah, like I said, he's going to make... I mean, he has 2 level 7s on board, so that's an absolute dragon that he can turn into a vortex dragon. He hasn't even pendulum summoned yet, so this stuff could come out, plus all this stuff. Make a link 3, yeah, the exceed the pendulum, so now target one, add it to your hand, so you can put one back to use it next turn. But more importantly, he can now pendulum summon 3 if he wants to. He can summon this out, and then, like I said, 3 more if he wants to. I mean, I will say one thing. We do have the Destruction Durama, which is pretty good. So if he ends on a decent amount of links, we can just send those to the graveyard for free. We have Crackdown. He's at the 2 level 7, so I think Absolute Dragon followed by Vortex Dragon is probably... It's almost guaranteed right now. This is a free summon, which is cool. So at least we've got that. Appaloosa. Like I said, Decisive is pretty good against Appaloosa. Cool. Royal Rare Appaloosa. Honestly, I like the other artwork, so... Yeah, I think I decrafted my version of this. Not the Royal Rare, I never had that. But I decrafted the normal version of this. So now he gets to special summon everything. He gets to pendulum summon everything out. And he's got 2 level 4s, 2 level 7s. You can end on a lot of things. You can end on IP Masquerena, Absolute Dragon into Vortex Dragon. It's not bad. A lot of plays there. We'll see what this gets him. Just look at Ignister. Okay. And then for the other one, Absolute. Yep. Like I said, this deck is fun. It's nice. I mean, the thing is, against the regular meta deck, like when we played against every 10-pie deck we've played against has had multiple hand traps. I would have stopped this deck in its tracks. Like, how many imperms have we played against? Oof, that might have ended the duel. Actually, never mind. We have 1 spell card anyway. We have 1 spell. Usually that would have ended the duel. We have 1 spell card. That's irrelevant. But like, for example, we've been playing against a lot of meta decks today. And a lot of those meta decks would have destroyed us because they have... I mean, a lot of meta decks that we've been playing against would have destroyed this because they have... they would have impermed, for example, the Electrum. And they would have... maybe impermed, I don't know what else, I can't remember what else. They would have ashed the card to send Darkworm to the graveyard. The Dragon's Shrine, they would have ashed that. So there's like so many things that would have never happened. We'll start off with Aiden. We'll start off with Mr. Aiden. Special summon him out. This is an effect, so my opponent can negate this with Appaloosa if they want to. I can't activate the Magistus. That is a done deal. We cannot activate that. So we can go with that. You know what I could have done, actually? It would have been kind of smart. I could have just went battle phase. And just tried to bait out my opponent's stuff. Because it's not like I can really attack over anything anyway. It's not a bad play to do that sometimes. Just go to battle phase and then my opponent thinks they have... But he has nothing that he can really do anyway. It's not usually a bad idea to go to battle phase because then they think you have evenly matched. And sometimes they'll shotgun stupid stuff. But they have this, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so... I guess we summon out Zorora. Yeah, we summon out Zoror. We can use Zoror's effect. He's got this to negate it and this, plus he has IP. I guess we're just kind of burning stuff, burning resources from him, and then we'll see what else we can do. We'll activate this. We'll see if he... Hopefully Appaloosa negates it, because if he negates it with this or this, then this banishes it, negates, and destroys. Never mind, he does Appaloosa. Good, good, good. Good, exactly what we wanted. He does the Appaloosa negate. We can threaten battle phase now, because we can actually attack over this. That'll force Appaloosa to do something. Okay, we'll threaten battle phase. I think it's smart, because then it forces IP to do something. Yeah, he's going to IP probably into SP Little Knight with these two, but it's going to out this from the field, which is nice. This is basically like the same board we played against before. It's actually, yeah, it's like the thing is, I know these people's decks at this point better than they know their decks to some degree. And it's like I know what plays they're going to make before I even make them. Continue main phase, yes. I mean, there's not much that I can... What's funny is this card right here, the Secret Village, that sucks too. The Secret Village is funny because we have Spellcasters, so this does nothing against us. Now, unfortunately, what happened is we have Crowley. So we'll activate Crowley, but we discard him. And unfortunately, this Magistus card, I can't really do anything about it because this guy got banished. So I can't bring it back with the Magistus Vitra or whatever this is. We can't even bring it back. I guess we can go into the Link 1 and then activate this and then bring it back. So we could do some cool plays here. There's no point to bait out anything anymore. This can change its attributes. Irrelevant. But we'll go with this. And we'll see if we can do some other plays. This is a Spellcaster too. Again, we can activate spells just fine because we're playing a Spellcaster deck, so it doesn't matter. He can negate this, but again, we're just trying to burn through some of these negates. He still has the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, but this is once per turn anyway. So hopefully he doesn't negate it, actually, because it is a once per turn, but he doesn't know what we're playing, so he doesn't exactly know what's going on. Because our deck is obviously very, very weird. I hope that he lets this slide. Nope, he's going to banish too. He's going to banish too. Okay. So he's going to banish this plus that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll still get the special summon him out. And he can declare an attribute and like do some dumb shit. Alright, so this, let's see this. Okay, he has... I think we can just attack over this as far as I can see. I mean, unless there's some protection somewhere I don't know about. I think I can just attack over this. Okay. Unless there's something I didn't see. He probably floats, so never mind, yeah. I forgot all about the card in the extra deck that activates. But at least right now he can't activate spell cards, which is interesting. He's playing a Pendulum deck. But I'm sure he will be able to get something going soon. So we're going to have Crackdown and Phase. Honestly, I'm looking at this. This is looking pretty unwinnable. I'm going to be totally 100% honest. Because we've got Crackdown, but he can chain to Crackdown with the SP Little Knight. And we have Destruction Durama. So even if I activate Crackdown on this guy, he can chain the negate. And then I can Destruction Durama. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I think there's possibilities for intelligent play here. But I guess we'll have to see. Because the IP is actually really... SP. I keep mixing them up. SP is really, really good. But so is Vortex. He has two just solid, super solid cards on the field right now. Plus he has the Pendulum Summon with full hand. Like, full hand, full extra deck. You know, he can summon 3 monsters right now, plus the one from the extra. He can summon 4 monsters. So you can summon one from there, one from there. Oh, I forgot even more monsters. Yeah, because the link arrows point here and here. Yeah, you can summon 4 monsters without any issues. Now he's activating things. Okay. There's something preventing me from targeting. 3 effects is insane. Okay, so we activate Crackdown. Like I said, it's not like we haven't been... We've been fighting. We really have been. He's going to activate that. He's going to negate this. And then I'm going to activate Destruction Durama. And to book the field, but... Honestly... I don't even know if I really need to do that. I don't know if I need to book the field right away. He's going to banish 2. The Vortex plus the Crowley. Okay. I mean, if that's the response he's making, I think I could just book everything. This gets sent to graveyard. This doesn't get banished. I think we just do it. We book everything. We send our own Artemis to graveyard, but we also send well, we send the SP and we book that, and these get sent. Yeah. So those get banished. Still get banished. Okay. Good to know. Now these are booked. And then he's going to search Wings of Life and some other stuff. Dragon's Ravine to get himself from out of his field spell. All of those cards just got summoned, so they can't be flip face up. But honestly, this duel is... the beginning of the month is always tough. Like, I'm not even... We're playing against decks that are going full combo, and we're playing into the boards, but it's very tough to play into these boards. Even our best decks would have trouble with this, so it's not... This isn't really a fair test. He's going to pay for... Oh, we're winning. Look at that. We're winning. If we had another time in the round situation like we had earlier, we would have won. We've got the Chaos Dragon. He can't activate spell cards right now, funny enough. Yeah, he can, actually. He can't activate spell... He has no spellcasters on the field. And all the spellcasters are high level as hell. So he can't even activate them right now. The other thing that sucks is, like, see, this is one of those situations where even if I was playing Lightning Storm, I have Crackdown. He's going to Tribute Summon. Oof. Interesting. Now he has a Spellcaster. So now he can actually activate the Dragon's Ravine and then activate the Pendulum Scales, and he'll do all that stuff. Going to banish 2. Special Summon Chaos Emperor Dragon, which we pulled 2 episodes ago, actually. This is another card that we pulled that's really cool. I don't think that there's anything crazy I can draw. I don't believe that there is. End phase, yeah, like, even though his board is lackluster, and I'll summon these 2. Even though his board is totally lackluster, I don't think there's anything that I can really draw. Photon Thrasher. It's like the worst card I could possibly draw is Photon Thrasher. Literally one of the worst cards I could possibly draw. We'll activate this, why not? Change our attribute to light for no reason whatsoever. We'll go to battle phase. Honestly, I can't win this duel. There's nothing left for me to do. I might as well just scoop it up here. Main phase 2. Might as well just special summon this. Okay, and unfortunately we lost that one. Again, it's tough to judge this deck because any of our decks would have lost a lot of these duels. We were playing against some of our biggest weaknesses. Going second through big boards and going first into board breakers. Like, these are our typical weaknesses. I wouldn't even say that we're even particularly playing bad. I would even say that some of the combo synergy actually works really well, and I could have executed it better in certain situations, you know, under less like hand traps. I actually think I would have probably done even better. Like, overall, I'm kind of... there are moments where this deck is actually seemingly impressive, to be honest with you, but there are a lot of situations where, like I said, we're losing the stuff we normally would lose to anyway. Okay, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent was playing some kind of a 60 card deck. They have Bestial Lubellion and Chaos Space and a variety of other cards, as you can see. It was the most minus Bestial Magnum I've ever seen in my life. And I'm going to banish for Druis Worm. Is Druis Worm still at 1 in this? No, I guess he's not. This is still at 1, right? Yeah, it's still at 1. Druis Worm is never... Actually, I think it was it limited before, and then it got changed? I don't remember. Some Bestial Lubellion. He's playing maybe Dragons. Maybe he's playing Branded. I don't know. I guess we'll find out depending on what he sets. Branded Regained. A little late to the party. He's going to set some cards. I mean, it's not... This isn't the most broken board, for sure. This is not the most broken board. He doesn't have a monster from the extra deck, unfortunately. Aiden's not useful. But I guess that's maybe better, because we've got these guys. Necro Valley's damn good. Damn good in this situation. Necro Valley, Ring of... This is looking a little hopeless, but that might have changed some things, honestly. Okay, so I'm thinking about this. I think we hit him with Necro Valley first, because if we hit him with Necro Valley, he can't banish the Magnum at the summon Bestial Druis Worm. So I think we hit it with this, because neither of these effects are really relevant from the graveyard wise. So I think we hit him with Necro Valley first. I think that is the first thing, yeah. So we do that. We Pendulum Scale this out, and we'll activate this effect. Special summon this out. Let me make sure I got the monster effect. We can have its attack. And he's just going to scoop. Well, look at that. Look at, yeah, that was actually a shockingly winnable duel. He got very little done. He's playing a 60. We actually, I think we, if he hadn't scooped, this is the beginning of the month is weird because you're playing against pretty much like the meta players, and it's not as much like goofballs having fun. It's more so like people that are trying to get back into Diamond, much like us. But they're more likely to just see a card they don't like and scoop and just go to the next game and play it out. But I think we would have won that because we have Ring of Destruction. Ring of Destruction. He doesn't have any recursion with Necro Valley. We have Solemn Judgment for anything crazy. We can get to a rank 4. I think we actually win that duel in almost every situation. The branded card is completely turned off because we... the branded card's turned off because he can't banish anything because we have Necro Valley. I think we actually would have won that duel, even going second, incredibly. Okay, so this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Centurion with... It's basically kind of like a rank... Not a Synchro 10 Turbo deck. From what I can tell, that's what he's playing. It's a Synchro 10 Turbo deck. So the goal is to get to like Baron and Disbatter and Chaos Angel, and if you can get into the Centurion package, then you can get to Crimson Dragon, Cosmic Blazer. It's basically a synchro deck, like a big synchro deck with all of the big boss monsters around, and he's got a bunch of various things. He's got Centurion, a little bit of everything, but he didn't open too hot. I think if he had opened like a Primera, we probably would have been cooked. A Primera or a Trudea or, you know, just any of that package, I think we would have been, or the Emblem Oath, we probably would have been cooked. Alright, let's open a Master Pack. Let's see what we get out of this one. Doesn't seem to be glowing. These packs haven't been too great this episode. They haven't been phenomenal, honestly. They've been actually really underwhelming. But we'll see what we get. Ice Barrier card, can't use that. Kawaki Miru Supplier. Crystal Brilliance. This is one of the newer cards. This card's decent. Like, it's not... Crystal Beast, gain attack equal to its defense. Some of them have really high defense, so weirdly enough, they become useful. Like, Emerald Tortoise becomes 2600. It's pretty decent, but yeah, even the dark ones too. This becomes really strong. Is it 34? No, it's 33. That's really not bad. 26 again. Yeah, so pretty good. This becomes 3000. That's like actually not bad, honestly. I don't know what Crystal Beast we have, but in a slowed down controlled meta, that's actually not even that bad. Like, honestly, this card's actually kind of decent. Like, I remember reading this card a long time ago. It's actually not horrific. Next up, we've got, okay, another Venus. We just got to get the Shine Balls, and we have a 1-card Link 4, right? Do we have, how many Shine Balls? Do we have Shine Balls? I don't even know. This card is, like, criminally underrated. Especially for, like, a challenge like this. This card could really actually be really good for us. Like, honestly, it really might actually be. We've pulled some decent links, nothing too crazy. Like, this is a 1-card Appaloosa if you, like, play it right. But this card is actually really good because and it's not once per turn. You pay 500 special summon a Shine Ball from your deck, from your hand or your deck. Your opponent can Ash it, but you can just use it again. I mean, if they impermanent, then you're screwed, but you could just use it again. It's actually a pretty decent card. Sign It Optimization, got him, second call, super rare. Oh, that is a great card. That is actually a really great card. And it sets a continuous trap or True King. Yeah, True King, continuous trap. That is actually a phenomenal card. And we have Diagram. I got to look at more of that, but that is actually a great pull. This is a great pull. This is a great pull. We got to see what we got in that direction. And a card I just can't use this card. I don't think there's any. This would have been good if we had Super Poly against that Pendulum matchup. This would have actually been really good. Our opponent couldn't have done anything about it. This would have been really cool in that matchup, but not really useful. This is interesting. The Crystal Beast Brilliance. If I can pull 3 of this card is actually outrageously kind of good, honestly. I got to go figure that out. And then same thing with this Dino Mist stuff. I got to go figure out this True Draco stuff and the Vita stuff. Okay, let's open the Legacy tickets too. Might as well. Since I'm about to go deck build anyway, might as well just see what's in these. Sometimes I'll open the mid-episode, sometimes I'll wait till the end, but usually for special occasions I'll wait till the end. Oh, a McDonald's card. United Front. This card is so specific, it's outrageous. You negate a trap card, but you have to have like stipulations to it. Super specific. We'll see what this is. Orchestrated Attack and Dimensional Explosion. Neither of those are useful. All right, so we had a few different interesting pulls. So we've got 2 of the Venuses. Let's see. Related cards. We have 1 Mystic Shine Ball. You know what? It's maybe we can make things happen. Discard this card, special summon 1 agent card. No, it's from the hand. This guy's pretty good. This guy's whatever. But that's very interesting. This is the dark Venus right here. Special summons from graveyard. But yeah, if we pull 3 Mystic Shine Balls and like 3 Venuses, I think that can be interesting because it's a 1-card Link 4. Our Link lineup's not bad. I think it's not bad. This is you guys asked for this, the deck building segment, and I'm gonna do it now. Let's go to our links, and we have a lot. We gotta sort through it somehow. We have to sort through it, but let's go to Link 4. Our Link 4, our boss monsters. I mean, I guess we can end on a Crusader Abramax fairly easily. Borreload this. It's like a 1-card Borreload, which is interesting. I mean, obviously it's not 1-card Borreload because we're gonna have to go into like Nightmare Cerberus and stuff like that with the monsters, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, and it's not even that bricky either. It's really actually not that terrible. Let's see what else we pull here. We pulled the Dynamite Knight. We'll click on related cards here. We do have a decent amount of True Dracos now. So we have Ignis Heat, which we have 2 of. We have Dreath, which we have 2 of. We don't have Masterpiece because it's banned. We don't have the Jesus Christ, the one that's unaffected by basically everything, and we don't have Maiden, which is a really good card that searches the monsters. We also have been a little bit unlucky where we pulled 2 Ignis Heat, but we never he places or searches spell cards that continue spells, but unfortunately we haven't pulled any of them, and they're really important because this gives you draw power, and actually so does this gives you draw power too. They both give you draw power, and we haven't been able to get to them. We have Dragonic Diagram, which is one of the harder cards to pull, and then we have King's Return, and we have Apocalypse, which we pulled 2 of in the last few episodes, and this card is actually really good because it can have everything. Yeah, you can target a other True King or True Draco card, destroy it, and then half your opponent's current attack, which is pretty decent. And this works with the Dynamite, and then you can tribute and stuff. And yeah, this deck it could in the end be the deck that takes us across the real finish line, which is into Master, because obviously True Dracos are very strong, and you can mix them with the Barrier statue. You can mix them with all of our Floodgate monsters that we've been playing thus far very easily, plus, you know, the Floodgates and stuff like that. Like, this deck mixes with a lot of stuff in the end game. I think it could be the deck that takes us across the finish line, as long as we keep pulling high rarities of it. So I think that's worth taking a look at for sure. And then this is the Crystal Brilliance. I thought this card was actually really good with the attack gain. That's actually a lot of attack. We can click on related cards here. Yeah, we have a lot of these. Wow, okay. Funny, again, if I pull more of that Crystal Brilliance, actually we have basically 2 copies because this searches any Crystal Spell Trap card. So we have Rainbow Bridge plus the Crystal Brilliance. This really isn't bad. This is 16. This is really weak. This is 600, but this is 26. 26 normal sum is really actually not. That's better than most of our boss monsters. That's stronger than our number 90 Galaxy. It's just this plus Crystal Brilliance is in itself kind of crazy. There's another 26. Like I said, this is like, it's a lot of attack. These cards are a lot of attacks with these special stipulations. I didn't even realize that every one of the main deck monsters is so low rarity. It's actually kind of crazy, especially with the Sapphire Pegasus. He's only a rare. We haven't pulled him, but that is a really low rarity actually. But yeah, this is actually an interesting thought. Okay, we finally managed to win a coin flip. Fortunately, the hand is underwhelming as hell. This is like a really underwhelming hand. I think we just activate this, and then set literally Fiendish Chain and pass. Like, this is insane. We've drawn good hands, and we break. You know what's crazy? We're playing a 47 card deck. We opened Eternal Galaxy twice. Twice out of a 47. This is our 1 brick. He's playing this deck. I think we ash this, and then we save the Fiendish Chain for, I believe, the first month. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I think we just ash this. I'm thinking about it. I think we just ash this because. Yeah, we just ash this because even the Link monster doesn't really actually matter. But then again, what if he has triple tactics? Yeah, I think we ash this. What are the chances, right? I think we ash this, And we'll see what he has. And if he has something, he has something. Yes, yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. If he has something, he has something. What am I going to do, right? He has it, he has it. If he has Thrall's talents, whatever, it's life. It's life. Like, there's nothing that I can really do about that. The dimension... Oof, he's got the jet. Yeah, there's no point. I'm just going to save this for the gigantic sprite. He's going to Gamma Burst. Gamma Burst is no joke. He's got a Gamma Burst. And he's got the Sprite Starter. He's got it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I thought he was going to be playing pure Live Twins, but obviously he's not playing pure Live Twins. He's very much not playing pure Live Twins. He's going to search Carrot. That sucks. Yep, he's going to search Carrot. And then he's going to... Damn, bro. I think we might actually be getting just OTK'd here. Yeah, I think we just get OTK'd. Wow. Yep, we just get OTK'd. There's not much I can do here. I think we just lose. Yep, all his monsters are insane amounts of attack. I just had nothing. I drew... Is there any way I can save myself here? Maybe if I stop the pixies? Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll activate this. It'll make him send one thing with a carrot, whatever he wants. But I think we still lose mathematically, because this is... Yeah, this is still game. Damn, that sucks. I didn't summon Theo. I think that's still game. Yeah, it's still game. I didn't summon Theo because I'm like, why would I summon it? It's just going to get blown up. I didn't expect him to get OTK'd by a bunch of the world's smallest monsters there. Yeah, that sucks. We finally win a coin flip, but we just draw, like, a brick and then no level 4s other than, like, we summoned one level 4. Okay, so we just lost a coin flip, but our opponent made us go first. This hand's pretty decent. I got to think this through a little bit. Because this can summon actually 2 Magistus monsters if I just send it to the graveyard and then we save our normal summon for something else. I think we actually do that. I think we actually do that. I think we activate the Trimagistus. I think we do this. They probably are going to have something because they have Sky Striker sleeves and they have the waifu stuff. They're going to have something. They're going to have some kind of hand trap. It's like built in. We're going to send this special summon Magistus cards. They're probably going to chain Maxi. Like I said, they've got too many waifu things.
Oh god.
It was a part of the, I already knew. As soon as I saw the waifu stuff, it was happening. It was locked in. So what does it do? Let me special summon as many as I want, right? Send this to the grave, special summon any number with different names. Okay, let me just make... It's weird. You know what's weird about certain Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Sometimes it makes you click like 1, 2, and you have to summon them together. And sometimes you have to like click one and then go okay, and then click another one. Like, it's kind of weird. So we'll summon this, and then summon another one, yes. Summon Crowley. Like I said, it's weird. Special summon monsters. He's going to draw. This is another weird situation where it's like, I don't know... If I should overextend, not overextend. Hold on, do nothing. Alright, so we'll bait out with this guy first. We'll try to change attributes. We'll see if our opponent bites. I guess they're not biting. So we're going to go with water. Alright, we're going to see if our opponent responds. They don't. So now we have 2 water monsters. Not that it matters, but we'll activate this effect. Target itself. Again, I don't want to... As soon as I saw the waifu collection here, I knew we were going to get hand trapped. It was like guaranteed. It was like locked in. We were going to get hand trapped. We can actually search any of these, and we haven't even used our normal summon yet, which is kind of impressive. I guess we can go with Zorora. But again, despite not using our normal summon, I don't know if it's worth normal summoning, because obviously, if I normal summon. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth normal summoning. They've still got hand traps, which is crazy. Grave Diggers. It's not bad. I think we go with the one monster. We're going to go into 1 rank 4, and that's it, and then nothing else. I think that's our best play here, and then we have 2 back row to sit on. We actually could just end on just these 2, but I don't think that's not just objectively not enough. I think we go into the Galaxy. I think we have to. The Galaxy gets us a lot. They might imperm the Galaxy, but... That's life. I'm playing against somebody with waifu sleeves. It was never going to end well. I already knew this stuff was coming. He still has responses here. We'll activate. I think he has an imperm, but we'll find out in a short time. I should have detached the other monster, by the way. We're going to add Eternal Galaxy. I mean, it's not bad. I guess Zoror is not. It doesn't really matter. But okay, let's set everything and pass. Again, it's not the worst in the world. It's definitely not the worst in the world. If I could have, I would have kept extending. If I wasn't under a max C, I would have also ended on Adamantipator Risen, or at least Draco Berserker. But then, if I do that, right, I normal summon, special summon, I give him 2 more cards. And this is a guy who let me go first, meaning he's probably playing 80 million board breakers. So every card I let him draw just puts me in a worse position. Again, this is one of those situations. This hand was not bad. This hand was actually legitimately a very solid hand, but Max C is just frying us right now. I can't do anything about it. Max C is absolutely just making shit happen right now. I can't afford to keep playing. I will lose. So Photon Lord, and he starts with 7 cards. And again, if I would have extended into an Adamantipator Risen, it would have been 9 cards. So you have to play it smart. You have to end on minimal stuff. Unfortunately, he chained it at a good time. Like, he chained it when I was already special summoning 2 monsters. That's expected. That's expected. That's every turn. I mean, that's every duel. That's every duel. That is every single duel. Every duel, every episode of this show ever. Like, this is one of the most common things to happen to us is Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather, Duster. It's Maxi, Imperm. Yep. Bro, it's like a drive-by. Literally like a drive-by. If I activate this, he's gonna have triple tactics talents. I can almost guarantee it. Literally, it's like I'm getting shot at. I will activate this because I might as well. I'm gonna search Summoner. Yep, Galaxy Summoner. To hand, yes. I think I can revive this dude too, because is he properly summoned? I guess I don't know if he's properly summoned. He's ranked up. I don't think he's properly summoned. He's sort of properly summoned. Dark Hole, it never ends. Dark Hole. Got 3 board breakers. Hand Trap. Maxi. 1 card combo. The classic. Literally the classic. What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about that? 2 hand traps, 3 board breakers, and a 1 card combo. Alright, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent once again made us go first. We drew Eternal. This is our 3rd time drawing this. In a 47 card deck, we drew this 3 times. 3 times we draw this stupid ass card. In a 47 card deck, we drew our 1 brick 3 times. Sometimes I swear to you, it's not even my deck. I'm not even playing like a bad deck. Max C, bro, it's my end phase. What did you think I was gonna do? Maybe he's playing Synchron and he needs it in graveyard. I don't know. But literally, I just... These people are shocking. They really are. Oh, this guy. Honestly, I have Destruction Durama. I'm not going to use this. Because... I probably am going to... I am going to Judgment. I am going to Judgment because then he doesn't get the search and it never hits the field. I think we're better off doing this. If he has the quick play, he has the quick play. If he has the field spell, he has the field spell. That's life. There's nothing... Actually, if he had the field spell, he would have activated by now. So he doesn't have the field spell. Angel Statue, you know it. We're going with the Angel Statue next. We'll see if he has another Max C. He does have another Max C. I guess that's why he burned the first one for no reason. But there was still no reason to burn it. That was unbelievable. I still don't know why the hell I drew Eternal Galaxy like three times it's such a large deck. Why do we keep opening this card? So he's in end phase, so I don't know what he still has. Maybe Imperm? I would guess. Probably Imperm. Maybe Imperm. I don't know. He maybe has Imperm, maybe he doesn't. Forbidden Droplets, bro. For who? What are you forbidden dropleting? What are you trying to forbid? This guy's clicking buttons. And this isn't a bot. This is a human being. I don't know if he knows what turn it is. I don't know what is going on here. I don't know what is going on here. Inari Fire. I'll take it. We'll see if he has a 3rd Maxi. Knowing these people, I wouldn't even be shocked. We'll summon this out. We have actually interesting plays here that we can make. We'll see if he has a 3rd Maxi. Effect Valor on a completely random card. Again, these people... These are the people that beat us, by the way. That's what's sad. These are the people that beat us. I think we can end on a variety of cool stuff here, actually. We'll go Special Summon. We'll go... Do we attack first? What's more damage? No, it's actually more damage to Exceed Summon, assuming they don't have anything too crazy. So we'll go into Photon. Because Photon will let us search. And with the Photon search, we'll be able to get a lot done. So we'll activate the Photon search, detach this, and we'll grab, actually, since we have Summon Advancer, since we already used our normal summon. Yes, damn it, I was going to make a cool board. This sucks. Every time I'm like, this deck, honestly, is not bad. It's legitimately, like, not bad. We do keep drawing the one of out of a 43 card deck that we don't want to draw. Like that, okay, 47 card deck, but that happens. But, like, honestly, the deck is not underperforming. We're just playing against pretty much beyond meta. We're playing like, it's like bad luck plus meta. So that will result in losses. But honestly, overall, just from what I'm seeing the deck do, it honestly isn't even that bad. We're putting up boards of multiple Exceed monsters rather than 1+ back row. We're getting multiple Exceed monsters, which is honestly not that horrific. 4 legacy tickets again, by the way. Okay, we'll open one more master pack and we'll see what we get. Hopefully something decent. First episode of this current season, so we'll see what we get. We've got Vylon, don't even need to read it. We pulled 2 of this in one episode. Amazon Fighter, Fluffle Cat, Senju Sabo, Adignister. Oof, that's a great pull. That is actually a really good pull. Wow. That updates our old deck. Not really, I don't even know why I'm calling it our old deck. I'll show you guys in a sec. That's a really good pull. Assault Beast, another copy. I think I have 2 of this already, so okay. I'll take it. And let's open those legacy tickets real quick, see if there's anything in there. It's crazy though, every duel we've been getting like 4 or 5, like 3-4 legacy tickets per duel. It's actually like, our opponent scoops, we get 4 legacy tickets. And then we just lose and don't get any. We've got 1,000 Needles. I don't think this card's any good. Something about Piercing. Basically like a reverse piercing effect. We'll see what we get out of here. We've got some more Soul Hunter and Fusion Fright Waltz. I don't think I can use either of those for anything at all. I don't think I can use those. And then we've got, wow, I always get excited by some of these older cards. This is another card. I don't think this is either not in the TCG or in Speed Duel. I don't know. But most likely it's not in the TCG. Another Bit Trooper. Send a level 2 or lower monster from your hand. Special summon this card. Not a terrible card, actually, but it doesn't really work with anything we've got, because we need to play like a deck of like mixed level 2s, level 3s, and like we play a level 4 deck. It doesn't really do anything for us. So we'll go with this. Let's see. We've got a lot of Shining. Photon Lead's not bad. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower light monster in your hand to face up attack position. This card's actually not bad. It really actually isn't, because it can summon any of the Photon cards, actually. Can this be searched? I think I can, because it says Photon in its name. Yeah, I can search. I think we can actually search this card. It's a free special summon of a light monster. It's honestly not bad. And yeah, it's related. Does this guy search it? A Photon or a Galaxy card. Yeah, so I guess we got another useful search target. The funny thing is, I think this card might have come out. It's weird because the cards on it are Shining Angel and Nova Summoner, which have nothing to do with the Photon archetype in any way whatsoever. So it's funny that this stuff's on there. I don't know when this card came out, if it came out during like during the Exceed Photon / Galaxy era or not, but that's not a bad card at all, actually. And then this is the Path of Destiny. This is like one of those cards that is like it's like a coin flip card that works with, it's like a self-decay card. We don't need that. Okay, the deck that I need to actually update is the Diamond 2 deck. This is our second deck to ever get the Diamond. This pull was actually really great. The Monk of the Tenyi is a phenomenal pull. I think that needs to be updated for sure. I'll figure out a card to take out later, but this is definitely a card that needs to be. So the reason this is important is because Shithana now becomes a 1 card out a monster, because you can link this away into Monk of the Tenyi and then crash the Monk of the Tenyi. And then you can activate Shithana in graveyard, summon this back, pop a monster, and then attack directly, which is nice. Same thing with this. We can now, one single Nahata can get over a monster that's 2,500 or less attack, which is, again, pretty nice. So that definitely makes this original deck a lot better. So we'll definitely save that. I'll figure out later. You guys can tell me what to take out. I don't even know what to take out. Honestly, we could probably take this out. We summon it so infrequently. You can save that, though, for sure, because this is definitely interesting. And then, honestly, just to discuss the deck that we used today, I didn't mean to click on that. Just to discuss the deck that we played today, the Hogwarts deck, honestly, this deck wasn't even really that bad. Like, we either lost to boards that we would always lose to anyway, or our opponent would just scoop before I could really combo off. But outside of the Max C's, Lightning Storms, Lightning, stuff like that, we actually did fairly well today with this deck. I'm probably going to test it next time. If you guys can tell me what cards to cut down, that would probably be helpful if we can get it to 40 cards. Somehow we managed to open this card anyway. But overall, I thought this deck was pretty enjoyable to play, and I'm very glad that we pulled another Monk of the Tenyi.
La 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 la.